Hi, my name is Max Spock. I am a co-founder of BDR Academy. We are helping non-native English speakers around the world to secure remote BDR jobs with US companies. We are teaching what is BDR, how to become a great BDR, and how to earn US salaries if you are not in the US. But BDR is something not familiar to many people, even in the US. That's why we are conducting some interviews or podcasts with current BDRs to describe and to understand what is the role. Today, my guest is Raven Forrest. She has been BDR for 2 years. Now she is a BDR at Photo Study. And she shared her story how she decided to become a BDR because her salary was small. And in 2 years, she was able to raise her salary up to $50,000 per year. And she described one part of BDR sphere, which is called calling BDRs. It is not something we teach at our course, but just it will be helpful to know what BDR jobs could be there and to understand that really, even without big experience, you can start working. You can, as Raven says, become confident and just find the job and just starting to earn much more money than you can. So I hope you will find this interview interesting, and don't forget to check our website bdr.academy and join our next cohort for the BDR course. Oh, okay. Hi, Raven. Thank you that you decided to share your experience as a BDR. Can you please tell me briefly about yourself and about your career path?
Okay, so I am a mom, a wife, and so I was looking for a BDR job, and yeah, I actually like it. So that's a little bit about myself. I'm 27. I'm 27, and yeah, I just very eager to like just to do better in life. So
And so when you started to work as a BDR, so was something before this?
I was working as a case manager in a healthcare company, and I was making like $14 an hour. So it wasn't that much. And then I had a daughter, so it wasn't making that much for me. And I had to I had to find something else. I came across tech sales. And so that's actually how I got into BDR.
Uh-huh. And how much your salary did grow?
My first BDR job was 45K, and then my new BDR job I got bumped up to like 50K.
Uh-huh. Okay. So how did you know about BDR?
I
And
actually sorry. I actually looked up this guy named Schaefer. He's on TikTok and he's like a tech sales like trainer as well. So I kind of just looked at him up. He has a lot of free content on TikTok. You can just like 30-second videos, just kind of give you a familiar about the role. And then I start researching about it and just kind of trying to get my skills, into like kind of like fit there. So that's what I did.
mm-hmm. What is your typical workday, and can you describe your current company?
Mhm. So my typical work day is, I clock in and then I check my email, see who's responded, and then I do a lot of cold calls. I do like about 40 cold calls, and then I do like 10 emails. And what we do, we reach out to like ed tech companies, like to try to promote educational software. It's really cool. You can talk to a lot of like directors of schools and things like that.
So this is also B2B. So it is not direct students, your customers, but directors of schools.
It's B2B.
Uh, mhm, mhm. And you do cold calling, so it is not just like some special outreach to some very important persons who work in huge companies. So it is just not big companies, but I suppose this is small schools,
They're
maybe
pretty big schools though.
universities.
They're pretty big schools. It depends on what school you're contacting. It could be like a college for like a gear up program or something like that.
Mm-hmm. What instruments do you use or tools for finding prospects? How you create lists?
Well, we use Apollo. You know, it generates you like emails. You know, where like you can go to LinkedIn. I think Apollo and LinkedIn they're integrated together. You can do that, and you, like when you click on somebody's profile that works from the company that you're looking for, um, through Apollo you can find the email, and then you know you start your outreach, and then we can use HubSpot and then Salesforce. So those are really important.
Mm-hmm. And what do you like most about your job?
I like getting a yes. Like after overcoming objections and you actually get a yes, like that's the most like best thing ever. And then I love the commissions because it's like my biggest commission check was like $3,000, $4,000 in one check. So
Uh, uh-huh. And what is the average check? What is average check size like? Or what the price that your customers pay for your services?
so my base pay was 1,500, and then my commission check was like up to 3,000. So
And
700
uh-huh.
to
I
3,000.
mean, yeah, yeah. So it is amount that that directors of schools pay for your services or what? So I just want to understand what is the product. So can you describe the product or service which you provide for these schools and how they pay? So they buy, for example, a year subscription or some amount of services, and what is size of this services in dollars.
Okay, so we actually no, we don't like we service like per student. So say you have like 50 students that like this ed tech product needs to be catered to. So the technologies basically help you with tutoring. So you help you with tutoring like math, like science, anything like that. You get a live 24/7 chat based app. And so I think the average like deal size for a small company is 6,000, and the average I think deal for a big like maybe you service like $300 like 300 students is like 20,000. So the price ranges from 6,000 to 20,000 depending on the amount of students that you're servicing.
And like your commission might be like about 10% probably or something like this, yes,
Yes.
for closing the deals. And your work includes not only searching but also closing the deal. So you're doing some search, and you create a list and then you call and try to close the deal. Yeah.
I actually have an AE, and I pass off I
Mm-hmm.
pass it off to the AE. Sometimes I
Mm-hmm.
do like sit on the meetings just to try to get a feel because they do like favor like promotion and things like that. You don't just be stuck in a BDR role. You kind of like have a goal of becoming an AE. So I do get to sit in the meetings.
So you are not closing deals, but you prepare some qualified leads to AE who close the deal, right? Uh-huh. And what is the most challenging aspect of your job? Uh, is cold calling very difficult?
Yeah, it was like when I first started. You just have to get over like rejections. I like in sales, people do not like being rejected. Once you get over rejection and you kind of like build some like tough skin, some thick skin, you'll pretty much be able to like land cold calling, like and start to like actually get people to like book a meeting with your AE. So just have to be very confident when you're coming across in cold calls and not seem so nervous and unconfident.
Mm-hmm. What other challenges do you have in your job, or what is difficult?
Just getting people to answer the phone. Sometimes people don't want to answer the phone.
Mm.
A lot of times, like people are really busy, so they don't really have time to talk to you. They don't want to listen, and it's kind of out of the blue. So you have
Mm.
to keep that in consideration. These are regular people. They're probably busy or have something else on their mind, and here you go calling about your product. So what I do with that, I just be like, hey, I know this is out of the blue, but I wanted to talk to you real quick, and then you just go into your sales pitch.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What are your career plans? So, what do you plan? Do you like BDR, or you are going to become one day account executive, or what do you think about this role?
Hopefully one day to become an account executive. I do like the BDR role, but I do want to upscale my career and my knowledge base to an account executive role. So that's my future plans.
Mm-hmm. Provide some advice for people who are looking to become to work as a BDR. So, what do you think is important? to start doing it?
Just get some knowledge and some information about it, and be confident. Like you don't have to have experience all the time. Just get a really good educational source and just like learn how to do it or learn like the steps of becoming BDR and have faith and you're going to be able to execute and get that role that you're dreaming of. Just to be confident.
Ah, cool, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much, Raven, for your story. Uh, and hope you get all you dream about this profession and
Thank you
this
for
role.
having me.
Okay.